Tina, thank you. We're joined now by CBS News National Security contributor Sam Vinograd to dive into this possible security threat and the latest out of Iran. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Sam, multiple state and federal law enforcement and intelligence officials are now starting to downplay the risk here on the West Coast, saying there's no known or specific threat. How concerned should people be? You know, my husband and I went to the Clippers game last night. We were like, I don't know that we should be in a crowd right now. We've got the Oscars coming Sunday. What's your thoughts?
Americans should be aware that we are in a heightened threat environment following the onset of military operations in Iran. At the same time, federal, state, local, and tribal officials have been surging resources, intelligence resources, surveillance resources, law enforcement resources, physical patrols, technology, and more to try to account for the heightened threat environment. So generally speaking, every American should be exercising more vigilance, noticing their surroundings, making sure that when they get emails that they're from actual credible senders. With respect to the FBI alert that hit the media yesterday, this does not appear to be an imminent or credible threat. It is likely more just, or was likely just more the FBI sharing kind of raw information that it had. And the context here is important that this alert talks about Iran allegedly aspiring to, rather than engaging in actual plotting to accomplish this objective. And what we don't know is how many sources were used to put together this alert, whether it was a single source. We do have some reporting indicating it was just a single source. So overall, I'm less concerned about this particular FBI alert. I'm glad the FBI is sharing information with its partners, but overall do think we are in a heightened threat environment.
Okay.
All right,
Makes
definitely concerning though when you hear something like that, especially when it's targeted for one specific area. Sam, this isn't the only possible threat we've heard of though. So in recent weeks, the intelligence community has warned American companies, government agencies about possible cyber attacks as well. You mentioned look out for emails and stuff like that. So what kind of capabilities does Iran actually have, and do we know if this kind of attack is actually more likely than what we were talking about before?
Iran has advanced capabilities to conduct physical attacks, cyber attacks, and to attack the information we're consuming through influence operations. Excuse me. We have already learned about potentially one attack against a major U.S. medical system perpetuated by reportedly Iranian cyber actors. At the same time, Iran does have a history of trying to use offensive cyber operations to attack individuals too. And that's why individual cyber hygiene, knowing what you're clicking, knowing what you're downloading is very important.
Well, we'll give you a second to catch your breath here. We've both been in that spot this week alone out here. Iran's new supreme leader. No worries. No, we got you. Iran's new supreme leader released his first public statement this morning. We were just talking about that before we came to you. He says in it that the Strait of Hormuz must remain closed as leverage here, and that Iran will continue to target neighboring Gulf states. It seems like this is kind of a pressure strategy. Is that kind of strategy effective for Iran at this point?
I am unsurprised by the new supreme leader issuing a defiant statement in his first public address. The Iranian regime has been battered for about 12 days now, and conventional military capabilities are running much lower than they were before. They're still there, but they're running lower when it comes to the Iranian regime. The Strait of Hormuz and choking off not just global oil, but global gas, global chemical supply is a key point of leverage for the Iranian regime. And the supreme leader is trying to show that Iran still has cards to play, even if they're taking all of this incoming fire. What we don't know is if there are conversations behind the scenes between the Iranian regime and countries who depend on the Strait of Hormuz. Arab countries in the region, as well as Pakistan, who had two vessels or who has two vessels trying to transit, India, China, and others. So I will, of course, be watching this space to look at what the physical kinetic attacks look like in the Strait of Hormuz, as well as whether any external players try to intervene to convince the Iranian regime to let some traffic through.
Sam, great to have you on this morning. Appreciate your expertise, and thank you for being with us.
Thanks.